Hello everybody and welcome back to The Doll Beneath. So apparently Emmy wants to upload her brain into the creepy brain computer hive mind thingy. Yeah, I don't know why. And also apparently Alethea is a pure strand of the Darkening. Cause she was never human and she's not an elder. She's actually much higher up in the pegging order. Which I kind of find very interesting. But hey, Menemy, Emmy isn't actually serious, right? We don't know what that thing is capable of. Did you see those creepy looking eyeballs? What the hell was that? Something fishy is going on here and I don't like it. I'm gonna take a look around and see if I find anything. You should probably do the same. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on. Nothing in this room. I'll be honest, I don't think Emmy actually wants to upload her brain. I'm willing to guess she's probably being manipulated by Leighton in some way. Okay, first things first. I need to find a way to traverse the tower. Well, we did get that one key card. We just need to upgrade it. Nobody in the bathrooms. Oh, there's Akia and Emmy. Emmy, you have to listen to me. I know how you feel, but this isn't the way. Akia appears to be trying to convince Emmy. You wouldn't understand. None of you would understand. She just wants a pair of functioning legs. That's why. There's a panel on the wall. It reads keycard upgrade station. I might be able to upgrade my keycard with this. Upgraded clearance level. Floor 2F, floor 8F now unlocked. You can check your clearance level from your inventory. That seems like a design oversight to have these upgrade stations all throughout the building, you know? Like, that seems like a major security breach. Humans are so weird. Why do you guys use all of this? It looks so complicated. Complicated? That's pretty ironic coming from someone who was just talking about paradoxes. It's not my fault humans can't comprehend time. Actually, we can comprehend time. Just ask any, like, physicist, or hell, ask, Neil deGrasse Tyson. He'll go on and on about, like, the paradoxes of time. Oh, I'm really worried about Emmy. She seems really out of character. I don't think she's thinking straight. Someone needs to sit down and talk to her. If she goes through with this, then who knows what might happen. Akia's sitting there trying to convince her. Nothing in this room. So let's hit up the elevator. Second floor. The second floor. It's been a long time since I stepped foot in here. I wonder how much has changed. Assuming they haven't moved things around, this is one of the exhibit floors. This is where the tour begins, so there's bound to be a couple attractions littered about. Okay. And we got some of those androids looking around. Because I just saw one up here. Yep. Oh. How many of these things are there? One of those human-like androids. Doesn't seem to be active. There's a terminal on the wall. Model A1 droids. A1 droids are the lifeblood of Ego. Without them, this place would be nothing. The droids take the appearance of an average human male. Their voices are sometimes pitched at different audio levels, giving them an adept ability to mimic human speech. A1 droids are given many different tasks throughout the facility. Security, maintenance, tech support, medical support, tour support, as well as many other various tasks around tower. Please report any and all technical abnormalities to our research department. Abnormalities. Ugh. Okay. We got a laptop in here. Oh, an upgrade station for the keycard. It's an open laptop. Immediately after booting it on, the monitor opens to a welcome screen. Check it, yes. Check the emails. Upon opening the laptop's emails, only one is readable. Check email 1. The email appears to be sent from a cornstall baker. Did the new waves of subjects arrive yet? We're getting stretched thin, and the budget isn't getting any bigger. I know we're expecting at least 3 within the week, but the brain is expanding. As new subjects integrate themselves, memory selection becomes a lot more complex, causing all sorts of discrepancies over the course of the project's development. My suggestion would be to find a new source of subjects. It's obvious the nightclub is falling through. Plus, with how much attention it has been drawing, it's only a matter of time before the girl gets caught. Browse files. All the files are encrypted. Wait. Something isn't right. Each file appears to be labeled. God help us, MP4, liar, PNG, not safe, MP3, kill us, PNG. Oh, that's it. Wait, is like the brain trying to communicate with us? There's a panel on the wall. It reads keycard upgrade station. Might be able to upgrade my keycard with this. '50th floor now unlocked. Okay. Yeah, so I guess, well, it does make sense for like a computer hive mind to communicate with us through the monitors. There's a terminal on the wall. Model Waterworld. Waterworld is a complex series of pathways and middle walkways overlooking a large body of water. The water itself powers the surrounding wavelength towers, giving it all the energy it needs to function properly. Oh, it's using like hydroponics. Using intricate selective materials and generator processing, the wavelength tower have the unique ability to inflict subjects with a strange sense of calmness. Subjects have reported being put into a state of tranquility and confusion, sometimes even going as far as to call it a living dream. I modified the towers to play our song. The androids seem to like it too. I think they're attracted to the frequencies. Use them in the event of an attack. Duly noted. Alright, let's avoid the androids. What's up in here? Oh, there's the game console. I don't feel like using it right now. Wait a minute, that's a PS4. Yeah, that's a PS4. I recognize the ergonomics in the controller. There's a terminal on the wall. Model game intensity. Game Intensity is a custom-made video game console consisting of one power button, 2 USB ports, and multiple red lights surrounding the exterior. The console makes use of its own controllers and accessories, only usable within EGO development facilities. Upon using the console, the user's reflexes and skills increase tenfold. becoming something even professionals struggle against. The effects are temporary, however, lasting about around 2 to 3 hours before fully wearing off. You know, interesting enough, video games actually do help with hand-eye coordination. And there's been like actual studies. Typically when it comes to like, take surgeons for example, surgeons who play like a lot of video games tend to actually have like higher success rates than surgeons who don't play video games. It's kind of interesting because video games themselves just help with your hand-eye coordination. Another good example would be driving. Apparently like gamers who tend to do better on the road than like people who don't play video games. There's a terminal on the wall. Model. The resistible button. The resistible button is enclosed in a small glass container and bears a single red button. The button was created as a means to prevent insider tampering, as well as thieves and whistleblowers. The resistible button cannot be touched or used. Upon approaching the model, the subject will soon feel an immense amount of fear, preventing them from interacting with it. The model was created by covering the device with artificial pheromones. The pheromones then quickly overwhelm the subject, causing severe headaches and delusions of possible injuries. Kinda interesting. Yeah, try pressing it. The moment my finger hovers over the button, my body hesitates. I can't press it. Why can't I press the button? Have Olivia press it. I'm kind of curious on what happens when you press the button. Now let's head back to the elevator. We'll go up to the 50th floor. I need to be very careful. If Moria finds out I'm up here, I'm done for. I should probably stay away from the androids on this floor. Okay. Jesus Christ. Well, that doesn't look safe. You think? Some sort of ventilation shaft. I can't open it. At least the brain. Dr. Lane is probably setting things up for Emmy as we speak. I can't let her go through with it. If I maybe figure out a way to convince Emmy otherwise, there's a chance she may reconsider. I need to find some evidence. Okay, oh, there's an android right there. Not that way. There's a laptop right here, though. Immediately after booting it on, the monitor opens up with a welcome screen. Gonna check the emails first. 2 emails appear to be readable. The email appears to be sent from a Dr. Aladel. Aladel? I don't know. Hey, I'm thinking about writing a letter to Dr. Layton. I'm probably going to send an email next week. Here, tell me what you think. Dear Dr. Layton, it has come to my attention that the project has reached an all-time low. Development speed has significantly decreased during our last quarterly operation, causing a great cause for concern among the staff team. Now that the new quarter has begun, I am sending a new request for project allocation. I understand that things have been rough lately. I too have suffered a number of losses, especially with the black disease that has been making its rounds lately. We're so close, Mora. Just a few hundred subjects, and the brain will finally come out of the prototype phase. I'm kind of curious on how many people they killed for that thing. Well, They're actually probably still alive and conscious. It's just that they don't have access to their actual bodies. They're probably just trapped in that thing. Email number 2. Dr. Cadis Marinell. Hey guys, does anyone know why the computers have been acting up? Strange emails, random folders popping up on my computer, noise coming out of the speakers, etc. If anyone else has encountered the same issue, please be sure to let me know. I plan on letting it know first chance I get. You learn about company virus. Probably the brain hacking in the system. There's one file on the laptop's desktop. It reads, like my piece of art.png. Can you see me? What the fuck? You know what? Let's just go down this way. Where'd that android go? Oh, he's right there. Mirror-like wall. My hand vibrates every time I touch it. So we can't go that way. Head down this way. Okay, this looks like an interesting room. It's a terminal. Relay link active. I'm not sure what this does. Something on the ground. So we got a key. Oh, I already see what's going to happen in here. One of these rooms. So we're going to start getting chased, and then we have to run around and deactivate everything. Or activate the links, one of the two. Now, what's in this room? Oh, something right there. D-access key. There's a terminal on the wall. Oh yeah, wasn't like the D-access door on the 8th floor? That's all associates. Be very cautious when using the company computers. We have suffered a number of unauthorized intrusions into our network over the past few days. The things have only been getting worse. As many of you know, our androids have also taken a hit, causing violent outbursts aimed at both the team and the guests alike. It appears the target of the attack was the brain, allowing for abnormal effects within the company's walls. The guests affected by the attacks have already stirred up public attention. If we can't get a grip on the situation, we'll be forced to close down. If that happens, the project will have to be put on an indefinite hold. Be mindful about what you click on and avoid any suspicious links. So that's what happened. The androids were going haywire and attacked guests on site. That led them to close down and halt all ongoing tours for the tower. I wonder. It wasn't us. Huh? If you're thinking it was us that caused this, you'll be sorely mistaken. We had nothing to do with what went on here. As a matter of fact, if it makes you feel any better, I'm the first Strand to step foot inside this tower. Or so I think. Is that so? If that's the case, then Ego really were being attacked by a virus. Strands had no reason to come to a place like this. Even if we wanted to, never mind. She was going to spill the beans on something. You learned about Ego's shutdown. It won't work. Okay, so laptop's frozen. I think another android down here. Get around him. Head up this way. Yeah, I think we got everything on this floor. Well, at least everything we could get our hands on. Run back to the elevator. Let's go back to the 8th floor. There's a terminal on the wall. 0100100 011000101 011011000 0111000 0010000 01110101 01110011. All just, I think, binary. It's a bunch of binary code. Huh? Oh, hey, Akio. You alright? How's Emmy? No luck. She's practically ignoring me now. She went up to the 50th floor with Dr. Layton. She's probably getting ready to do that whole integration thing as we speak. What about you? I saw you use the elevator earlier. You managed to get it working? I found this key card in the other room. It lets you traverse the tower within the boundaries of its clearance level. Ah, I see. We can't let Emmy do that to herself. If we can find something in this tower to help us convince her, we might be able to put a stop to Dr. Layton's experiment. Convince her? What could we possibly find in this tower that would convince her? Hold on. Yoko. Before we go any further, you need to tell me what you already know about this place. Ever since we arrived, you've done nothing but act really suspicious. What do you know that we don't? Yoko, please. Quit being vague and just tell us. Is Dr. Layton up to something? If she is, we need to know. What is your connection to this place, and how does it relate to what we're doing now? The subjects they used for the brain weren't volunteers. They were forced. Well, what? Forced? A long time ago, during my last trip here, I snuck my way up to the 50th floor and caught a glimpse of the brain. They were using human subjects, strapping them down to chairs and subjugating them to the God knows what for several hours. I vaguely remember hearing a man scream for his life as the androids tied him up and attached tubes into the back of his head. I was so scared. I didn't know what to think. So I ran. I ran back down to my mother and vowed to never return again. This place is hiding something. More than what Dr. Layton is willing to show. And I'm going to prove it. Once I gather enough evidence, I'm going to march right up to Dr. Layton and confront her. I'm not going to let her take away one of my friends. All those people I left behind. I could have helped them. But alas, here I am. Destined to repeat history yet again. I won't let that happen. Yoko, if what you're saying is really is true, we'll save her. The both of us. As long as we're together, we don't have anything to worry about. Just like how you said Menemy. Huh? What did you say? Hold on, be quiet.
Is anyone there? I can't see. I can't.
You hear that? Sounds like it's coming from outside.
Is anyone there?
Hello? Is anyone there? Father? Mother? Daston? Are you here?
Can't hear. Can't see.
Where am I? Who am I? What have they done to me? I need to get out. I have to go home. I have to find my family. They're waiting for me. I have to get out. I have to get out. I have to escape. Get me out of here. Get me out. What the hell? What is it doing? That's an android, right? Why does it sound so distressed? Not again. Not again. Huh?
Hello?
What the? Who's there? Please, you have to help me. You have to get me out of here. Get me out, get me out, get me out. Get me out. You can see me, right? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yoko, get back inside the room. Hey, where are you going? Get back here. Open the door. Let me in. What's wrong with that thing? Why is it trying to break in? Keep that door shut. Don't let it in. Can't hear. Can't see. 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 She did this to me. She killed me. Oh my god, she killed me. Get me out of this body. Get me out of this mutt. Strange noise could be heard from outside. Huh? Did it walk away? Why did it stop? Oh, it's just a computer. Guess I forgot to turn it off. It took me a while to notice it, but after taking a second glance at the monitor, I noticed something I didn't see before. Wait. What's this? Yoko, we don't have time for this. That android could still be out there. We need to watch the door. A video file. There's a playable video file on the desktop. It's titled, "They don't want you to see this." .mp4. After a bit of hesitation, I play it. It was Dell. Plastered onto the monitor was a video of Dell. Hello. Dr. Layton, as you and I both know, the subjects are a key part of the brain's development. Without proper testing, our project will cease to exist, and ultimately, so will the human race. The project is now a necessity to our survival. I understand things have been tough after the death of your sister, but ever since the rise of the Black Disease, otherwise known as the Darkening, the brain's completion has become our utmost priority. If we can't get the brain fully working, then each and every one of us will soon succumb to the Darkening's wrath. This project was your father's legacy. Finish what he started. Don't let Nara's death be the death of the project as well. If we can't get this done, then I'm afraid everything we've ever worked for would have all been for nothing. Keep your head held high, Moria. This is Ego. We innovate, remember? Here's what we're going to do. Use the LD protocol and collect the remainder of the staff team. Use them as subjects and integrate as many memories as you can. I'll send out a distress beacon. This should give you easy access to more subjects. People will come here thinking it's safe. It's a safe haven. Use the androids to keep them locked in. Once they capture them, force them to into integration. As for myself, I'll head out to the city and rally up any survivors I can find. If I don't come back, then I'm probably dead. I'm sorry I couldn't say goodbye in person, but I can't let this be the end of the project. I can't let this be the end of your project. Our lives are on the clock now. If I don't get the ball rolling, then who will? You? You're strong, Mora. But after all these years, even I know you aren't that strong. Back when your father first started working on the brain, I vaguely remember your disdain for the project. You told me straight to my face that it was immoral and a crime against humanity's will. Now look at you. The moment your sister got diagnosed, your whole world changed. You aren't the same girl I once knew. Growing up, I always had your back. Protecting you from bullies, helping out with your homework, sitting around the campfire on field trips. But once you set your eyes on the brain, there was no going back. I wanted to use it on her. You wanted to use it on her, didn't you? Why didn't you? Were you scared? Did you think it wasn't going to work? Whatever the case might be, the past is the past. Just like when we were kids, I'm here to look out for you. That's why I'm doing this. All this. This is for you, not me. Truth be told, I never cared about the project. I did this because you were in need. Mora, finish what you started. Integrate yourself and leave this world. I don't want to see you hurt. Becoming a Strand is a fate far worse than death. First you lose your mind, then your soul, and finally your body. This is it, Mora. This is your chance to survive. If I don't come back, then just know I love you. This is Yasushi Akihara signing off. Goodbye, Mora. I think a human would go so far as to kill themselves to escape our embrace. What a shame. You learned about Dell's loyalty. You learned about Nara's death. Alethea, why haven't you killed us yet? Why are you really here? You know, as surprising as this might sound, I don't know. Originally, I came here to kill you guys in an attempt to put a stop to this time fracture. But now, That android outside had memories. Almost like it was human. That brain is an abomination. When I first approached it, I felt nothing but fear. Emotions shouldn't exist as an upper being. The fact that I felt scared is extremely troubling. What's even weirder is that I can't seem to manipulate it. Whenever I try interfering with that thing, my body trembles and I lose focus by the second. That thing shouldn't exist. You humans have essentially created a fake hive mind. Yep. But that isn't a hive mind. That thing is a living embodiment of hell itself. So you're a Strand. If so, why not just kill Dr. Layton herself and put a stop to her project? Good point. Yoko. You want to save your friend, right? I think I might be able to help you out. What? Did she just say what I think she said? Help? What kind of help are you proposing? Also, give me one good reason why I should trust you. We've gone over this before. Emmy can't die. If she does, then you and I both know what'll happen. Look, you and I might not see eye to eye, but I'm a woman of honor. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Hell, what do you have to lose? Your life? Truth be told, a life isn't worth much nowadays, especially within the confines of nature. Put your trust in me, and I promise you won't be disappointed. Don't trust her, Yoko. She's a Strand. She'll backstab you the first chance she gets. Just hear me out. Emmy isn't going to budge. The moment I had laid eyes on her, I immediately knew what kind of person she was. She's persistent and struggles with a lot of inner demons. Basic wordplay isn't going to convince her of anything. If you want to get through to her, you're going to have to do something she would never expect. Oh yeah? Like what? Oh, so now you're interested. Hehe. Humans are so funny. Without beating around the bush, let me just tell you straight up. Integrate yourself. What? You heard me. Integrate yourself. Take Emmy's place and show her the errors of her ways. She isn't going to listen to you guys. She's already made up her mind. However, if one of you were to go out of your way and prove her wrong, she might be willing to reason. Prove her wrong. You're curious, aren't you? The moment you set your eyes on that thing, your intrigue took a hold of you. Your entire life has revolved around constant inspiration. You search for a meaning, yet return with nothing more than empty ambitions. You act aloof, but deep down I know you want to see it for yourself. So why not do it? Take a hit for the team and integrate yourself. You'd essentially be saving your friend while also satisfying your own personal itch for inspiration. It's a win-win. Akio, let's go. Huh? Oh, come on, Yoko. Don't be like that. You know I'm right. Go to hell. I punched her. Without giving any thought, I hit her as hard as I could. Hee hee. There she goes with a psychotic laugh. It's funny. You have no idea how much you need me, do you? Follow us all you want, but I'm putting a stop to Dr. Layton with or without you. Your empty threats mean nothing to me. You're nothing more than a rotting corpse, wishing you were human. What you do to people is unforgivable. You take people's livelihoods away, stripping them of both their will and their humanity. What about us? Did we get a say in all of this? What gives you the right to straddle us around like a bunch of lifeless puppets? You're not a god. You're not a messiah. You shouldn't even exist. Kill me all you want, but I'll never bend a knee to you. Maybe it's a good thing that Mors is doing what he's doing. Your existence is a stain on the universe as a whole. You're nothing but a bunch of disgusting leeches. You and the rest of your kind can die for all I care. Now I'm setting out to put a stop to this. Come with me if you want, but don't get in my way. Come on, Akio, let's go. Damn, made her reflect on what she's doing. The android is gone. I wonder it where it went. Okay then. I wonder it where it went. There's something on the ground. Found a crowbar. Ooh. What do we use the crowbar for? Actually, where's Kyoko? Where'd she go? Menemy's still in here? No, Menemy's gone too. I'm guessing like Kyoko and Menemy are like walking around somewhere in the tower. Yeah, they're not on this floor. What do I use the crowbar for? I guess we could look around on the second floor, maybe. Androids are still walking around. Oh, wait a minute. There was that one broken elevator door. I wonder if we could, like, pry it open with the crowbar. Like, up on the 50th floor. That might be where we need to go. Or maybe not. Or maybe the vent. I forgot about the vent. Yep. Okay. Something tells me this isn't how this is meant to be open. Oh well. Alright, exploring new territory. Nice. Nothing of interest, nothing of interest. that's not good. E-card upgrade station. Waterworld now unlocked. Okay, so we now have access to Waterworld. I'm going to wait for this one to go off. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're good. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's not step into the puddle again. Oh, Medeme's on the other side. I just noticed that. Medeme, how did you get down here? Weren't you on the 8th floor? Down here? You're not the only one running around with one of them electro key cards. As a matter of fact, they're pretty much all over the place. Even Kyoko has one. They're not that hard to find. Why did they make it so tedious to traverse the tower? Why not make stairs or something? Actually, scratch that. Stairs would be an absolute nightmare. Okay, so that explains why we haven't seen Kyoko or Medeme the entire time, because both of them have key cards. Let's head down to the 2nd floor. Speaking of Kyoko, there she is. Hey Kyoko, you holding up alright? I see you found a key card. You know how to use it. Yeah, I think so. The androids on the 8th floor were acting really weird, so I got scared and came down here. Yoko, please don't let Emmy leave us. She has been through so much already. She's probably really depressed. Probably. I don't know why you would want to come up here. Well, down here, technically. Okay, this looks bizarre. Waterworld. If I'm being completely honest, we're probably not going to find anything useful in here. This place was a part of an exhibit, so naturally everything inside this room was open to the public. Nevertheless, we should still take a look around. You never know what we might find. I shouldn't mess with it. What's this? Some sort of music box. What the? The song sounds familiar. I think I might have heard it from somewhere. That's because you probably have heard it. It's called God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. It's a Christmas song, a very popular one too. Really now. Interesting. So what's a music box done all the way down here? Good question. After turning the music box over, I quickly took notice of a small lettering on the back. To my amazing sister, Mora. So this is her music box. Why would she leave this in here? Did she try to get rid of it? Either way, we might as well take it with us. Found a music box. Alright, let's keep going. We're running out of time. We should head back up to the 50th floor and confront Mora. We can't let Emmy go through with the integration process. Hold on a sec. Before we go, I need to ask Alethea something. Me? What do you want? I was just curious. Back up on the 8th floor, you said something about saving Menemy. What did you mean by that? You know what you said. You were trying to get me get under my skin, but quickly realized that it completely flew over my head. Well, I don't forget that easily. What were you trying to say? Did Menemy get hurt? Hey, I know you're in there. Open up. What? You're helping her, aren't you? You're helping her kidnap more people. I won't let you. I won't let you take that girl. There's no way out. I've locked the exit to Waterworld. I'm not letting you leave her alive. Here alive. It did what? Fine. I've got all day. Relatively speaking, I have all of eternity to wait you out. Another android. What the hell is wrong with those things? Why are they going crazy? They're being controlled by the people inside of the brain. You're a Strand, right? Go out there and destroy that thing. I can't. Can't? Or you won't. I can't do it. Alethea looks terrified. Her eyes are filled with nothing but dread, and her arms are quaking to the bone. That thing is an abomination. What? No, I can't. Something isn't right. I can't interfere with it. There's more than one outside. Are they human? No. They can't be. Well, we have to do something. We can't just sit here and do nothing. It's kind of weird how the androids have like somewhat of an effect on the Strands. Like I said, she's like a pure Strand. She was not human at all, so... Oh no, what the hell do I have to do here? Oh, I get it. We gotta hear the song. That did it. What the? What did you just do? As the music plays, I notice all the androids begin to leave the exhibit. phone calmed the androids down, and they're leaving. Did they give it up or something? Huh? Music. Oh, now everybody in the building can hear it. Here I thought it couldn't get any weirder. Is that music? Where's that coming from? Well, she's on to you guys. This isn't good. It's playing over the entire intercom. You know, it's actually kind of soothing. Oh no. We need to get out of here. The vapor in the air is going to put us to sleep. Move, now. This is bad, really bad. Mora knows where we are now. She knows we're up to no good. The androids aren't normal. If we don't head up and stop her now, then who knows what else could happen. That and the androids. Is that what Emmy is going to become? Not if I have anything to say about it. Hold on, Yoko, wait. Yoko, wait. Don't go in there. Be quiet. You're a Strand. You don't have any room for discussion right now. I saw you, Alethea. You were afraid, weren't you? I thought Strands don't feel anything. I thought Strands were the perfect being. Whatever happened to that? I'm going to burn this tower to the ground. The moment I stepped foot in here, I knew something was up. Those androids were never normal. Ever since I first saw them, I could just feel the hate emanating off their bodies. Don't you get it? Those androids are people. They're interlinked with the brain. Their consciousness is one being, just like the Darkening. And guess what? I know why you're afraid, Alethea. Strands leech off people's memories. They steal them and feed them into the land of death and suffering. What you told me before about Akio killing Menemi, it was because of you. You and your hive mind were behind all of it. If you had never existed, none of this would be happening. Uh-huh. I killed Menemi? No. No, this isn't happening. Everything is falling apart. Me being here is making things worse. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. You aren't human, yet you but carry just as much emotions as us. Why do you insist on denying it? Is it ego? Pride? Because what the hell is it? Do you enjoy the feeling of taking human lives? Do you take satisfaction in hurting a being that has no way of fighting back? Hee hee. There she goes again. Is this really happening? Am I seriously getting lectured by a human? Oh, the irony. Listen to me, Yoko. You and your little friend group have only scratched the surface of the Darkening. You can try and understand us all you want, but no matter how hard you try, you'll never reach our level of benevolence. Benevolence? Is that how you see yourselves? Saviors? Saviors? No, far from it. What we've seen thus far has proven to me that humans are no different than us. You force beings weaker than yourselves into a world beyond your control. You fight each other over the pettiest things and kill one another to keep yourselves breathing. Because that's what you were going to do, right? You were going to kill Dr. Layton to save your friend. I'll do whatever I have to in order to keep my friends alive. Oh yeah, then tell me, how are you and I so different? What makes me the bad guy in all of this? Why should I starve myself to satisfy a being that I know nothing about? Starve? What the hell are you even talking about? Don't you get it? We'll die if we don't feast on memories. This isn't a matter of pride. This is a matter of life and death. If we don't take from you, then the entire hive mind will crumble. We'll begin to lose ourselves and forget our true purpose. We'll degrade and slowly succumb to corruption over the course of time. That's why we feast. That's why we take from you. We don't do it out of pride. We do it because we'll die. You'll die? Lies, all lies. What about Moors then? Why would someone who isn't prideful or takes satisfaction in their work try to physically kill one of our friends? Yoko. You may or may not believe this, but us Strands don't actually know how we were born. What? This isn't a trick. This isn't a joke. This isn't a lie. We don't know what we are. Even the closest Strands to Father, like myself, don't know what we are. For all we know, we really are a sickness on the world. We were born without memories and serve only Father and no one else. He is the one who keeps us safe. He is the one who keeps us from fading into oblivion. If we don't take from humans, we'll become nothing. A walking shell without any hopes or dreams. I don't want to die, Yoko. None of us do. We're just as scared as you. Moors is an exception. His goals endanger both humans and Strands alike. This is why we need to stop him. We can't let him burn everything to the ground. If he overthrows Father, all hell will break loose. What about what comes after? Huh? After everything is said and done, what then? Do you kill off the rest of the human race and live out the rest of your lives inside a place without emotion? You said you need memories to keep yourself alive. What happens once you run out of memories? Do you just die? What then? Yeah, because that's true. You kind of already like wiped out pretty much the majority of humanity, so eventually you're going to run out of food and starve to death anyway, so we'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. And who's going to do that? Father? I don't mean any disrespect, but your leader doesn't seem to be very trustworthy. He's leading you down a sure path of death, not salvation. If you run out of humans to take from, you'll end up dying anyway. So in the end, what's the point? If you know you're going to die anyway, why try to prolong it? Why not just face death head on and die like the rest of us? Why are you taking humans with you? I don't know. You don't know, or you refuse to know. There's a difference between those two. Your leader's trying to kill off an entire race without any thought or reason. That isn't true. It can't be true. You don't know what you're talking about. Father will protect us. He'll make sure we don't die. Whatever you say. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to save my friend. Yoko. You're going to die if you go in there. I've seen it. Strands at my level can see everything. We can see every possibility, every branching path on the timeline. Every possibility except our own. Yoko, if you go in there, you're going to die. What? What do you mean she's going to die? What happens if she goes inside? I shouldn't have told you that. I think it's just caused another time fracture. What? What do you buy another? What do you buy another? What the fuck? How am I going to die? Wow, Morse. So it really was a trap. Trap? What trap? Alethea, you need to start talking now. Moores knew all along. He knew I would become aware and develop emotions. He knew I would cause another time fracture. Maybe we are a disease. Maybe we really do deserve to die. Forgive me, Father. Yoko, if you go in there, you'll end up integrating yourself. You'll sacrifice yourself to convince Emmy not to go through with it. You're going to do exactly what I said you would earlier. I can already feel it in your heart. You weren't just prepared to kill Layton. You were actually going to go through with it. You were prepared to sacrifice yourself. Sacrifice? Is that a problem? Let me help you. With my help, I can make sure you don't lose yourself to that abomination. Link with me and I can back up your memories in the event that you really do end up stuck in there. I can tell you're curious. Just like your previous visits to the tower, you continue to seek out the ultimate source of inspiration. This is what you want. This is what you crave. I don't want you to die, Yoko. For some reason, being around you guys has given me hope. I can't just watch you carelessly throw away a perfectly good life. So come on, link with me. You wouldn't be merging with me. You'd basically be backing up your memories into the hive mind. If the world beyond that computer ends up being too much to handle, I can put your memories back into your body without any hassle. I can essentially grant you a way out in the event things go south. You knew what I was going to do. And yet, you still stopped me. Why? Weren't you the one who told me to do it? I know, but things are different now. The world is already going to collapse. Why not go out doing something good for once? Wait, hold on. What do you mean the world is already going to collapse? Did you do something? I thought we had time. It was me. Me being here has already caused multiple time fractures. More's one. Mere moments from now, the world is going to start breaking down. It's too late. But we still have some time left. I don't want you to die here. Let me save both you and your friend, and get us out of here. After we're out, I want to spend time with you guys. I want to see what it's like to be happy. Let me back up your memories. Allow me to save you from yourself, so we can live out the rest of our days smiling. Do it. Wait, Yoko, thank you. I promise I won't do anything bad. I'll put you back in your body as soon as I can. There, all done. Now get in there and save your friend. Alethea. Yes, Yoko? This isn't the end. After we get out of here, we'll put a stop to Moors as well and fix all of this. I know you said we're out of time, but trust me, we'll figure it out. Don't give up. I need you to trust me, okay? Work with me and I promise I'll be sure to return the favor. And no matter what happens from here on out, just know that this isn't just for me, but for you as well. Yoko. Akio. Over here. Did you hear the music earlier? What the hell was that? Also, what are you guys even doing? Emmy is about to integrate herself. We have to stop her. Yeah. We can't let Emmy go through with it. Fine. Prove it then. Get in there and prove to me that humans are worth saving. If what you say really is true, then maybe, just maybe, we'll stand a chance against Moors in his scheme against Father. Until then, however, my thought remains the same. What if all of this is just like a massive plot by the so-called Father in order to like stop Moors? You want proof? I'll give you proof. Mora. I know why you know why we're here. Your project has proven to be extremely dangerous. Shut everything down to leave our friend be. Yoko. I know it seems crazy, but I have to go through with this. Please don't try to stop me. This is my decision. Don't make this any harder than it already is. Emmy, you don't understand. Dr. Layton isn't what you think. What she's creating is a crime against humanity and needs to be stopped. Her androids are literally screaming for help downstairs, attacking everything they see on sight. You can't sit there and tell me that sort of thing is normal. What kind of operation are you running here? Why did your droids attack us? Why were they pleading for their lives? Why did we find a video message from a guy we met back in the city? What's that all about? I don't trust you, Mora. And you shouldn't either, Emmy. The more we explore, the weirder things got. First, the video message from Dell on the 8th floor. Is it true you lured survivors here to experiment on them? Is that why there's no one here? Did you kill them all? How about the music box in Waterworld? Why does an obscure Christmas song calm the androids down? You have a lot of explaining to do. Until then, this little experiment needs to stop right now. The androids are pleading for help. That can't be possible. They're androids, not humans. What you're proposing is the work of fiction, not reality. Are you being serious right now? Fiction? You're insane. No, you're insane. So, I see you've been snooping around. Search all you want, but you'll never understand the focus of the project. The brains are our only hope now. Those androids were simply mishaps. Bugs in the system. They were never meant to be active in the first place. Bugs in the system. Mora. I don't know if you're aware of this, but a robot screaming for help isn't considered normal. Don't try to deny what we saw. Those androids attacked us, plain and simple. If we hadn't started playing that music, we'd probably be dead by now. Let me ask you something. How are the androids powered? Well, the brain, of course. How else would they get their power? They're powered by the brain. You mean people's memories are inside those things? What's wrong with you? Don't try to say they were volunteers either, because we know the truth. Dell knew what was going on. He helped you lure survivors here and kill them. You experimented on people that were looking for help. And you were going to do the same to us, weren't you? That's why you were surprised when Emmy volunteered. You're delusional, Mora. Whatever you're doing to people here isn't helping. You're no better than the Darkening. And what would you know about the Darkening? Comparing my father's legacy to a bunch of worthless zombies is very disrespectful. The Darkening are brainless and live only to inflict misery upon the population. How would you know what goes on inside the brain? Until you integrated yourself, you would have to no way of knowing. Why bother trying to take the high road when there isn't a high road to take? If the brain is so similar to the Darkening, then what's stopping you from purposely infecting yourself? Go ahead. I'm sure that Strand you've been with would be glad to infect you. Strand? Oh, she knew all along. I can't tell if you're just plain ignorant or flat out oblivious to what's going on. Those androids are attacking people. Hell, they were probably attacking people long before we got here. That should be proof enough that the brain isn't safe and should be shut down immediately. You don't understand. None of you understand what I saw. She came to me and told me straight to my face not to go through with it. Despite what she said, however, Nara still ended up dying. She? Who the hell is she? Don't worry about it. An uninspired brat like yourself would never understand. Don't bother trying to stop me. The brain is ready for integration. The time for godhood is now. Emmy, when you're ready, put this on. Dr. Layton holds out 2 connection wires with needles on the end. Uninspired? Dr. Layton, I don't know what you saw, but there's no excuse for what you've done. And I'm going to prove to you right here, right now. Prove? What could you possibly prove that I don't know already? I'm going to prove to you those androids are still people. So come on, integrate me. Emmy, you can't even imagine the pain I can't even imagine the pain you're feeling right now. After everything we've seen thus far, it's only fair that you would think something like this is an escape. Emmy, this isn't an escape. This isn't a way out. I know you feel useless, and I know you want to help us out, but right now we're stuck in the middle of a very dangerous situation. Those androids downstairs attacked us, all while begging for their lives back. Integrating yourself is a fate worse than death. You wouldn't just be useless, you'd be helpless. To be forever stuck inside a machine wouldn't benefit us. All it would do is make your friends upset. Is that what you want? To hurt us? I mean, I don't know about you, but to me, you're being nothing but selfish. We care about you, Emmy, and you leaving us would hurt more than you could ever imagine. With or without the wheelchair, you're not useless. As long as you're with us, I mean, you mean something. Oh yeah, what about Kiyoshi? You saw him back on the train. He leapt into action without a thought in the world. I could never do something like that. And if I wanted to, this damn thing is always holding me back. Like I told Akio back at the Losing Lights, some people are just destined to fail. I was fated to live my life in misery. I wasn't as fortunate as the rest of you. Fortunate? You think I'm fortunate? Me? Fortunate. Never in my life have I ever heard someone call me fortunate. Well, you are. At least you can walk. I can't. I knew this was about the legs. I knew it. Look at what you've accomplished already. You ran all over the tower looking for ways to convince me not to go through with it. I can't do something like that. I could never do something so heroic. Emmy. Aw. Well, what? I mean, I'm not going to let you do this to yourself. You claim this is a way of being useful, but deep down I can tell you're looking for a way out. After everything we've seen, everything we had to do, you feel this is the only way out. You're not useless, Emmy. I don't care what you might think. The accidents you were forced to suffer through won't make me think any less of you. You're still our friend. Losing you would only make things worse. The androids that attacked us were filled with so much hatred. So much regret. I don't want that to be you, Emmy. Seeing you have suffer even more would break me. Yoko, please. Just let me go. You and I both know I'm only slowing you down. No, Emmy. You're coming with us whether you like it or not. We love you, Emmy, and we care about you. Killing yourself isn't going to solve anything. Emmy soon begins to wrap her arms around me in return, eventually leading into a teary realization. I can't do this anymore, Yoko. I just want to go home. Emmy's hands tightly grapple onto the back of my uniform. She quickly begins to cry out, her voice vibrating off the walls, sending a shockwave through the entirety of the 50th floor. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Don't worry, it'll all be over soon. We have a strand on our side now. With her help, we might be able to fix things. Doesn't that sound great? Can she fix me? Of course you can, or you're perfect the way you are. You're perfect the way you are. You're not an object. You're our friend. No, you're practically family now. The world is different now. We have to stick together. You can't keep beating yourself down over nothing. You're not broken. You're not different. You're the same as the rest of us. A human. Nobody is perfect, nor are we brainless robots. We make mistakes, we fight, we cry. But despite that, we always pull through. Our flaws are what make us human. So please don't do this to yourself. Let me show you the nature of this machine. Let me prove to you that there's always something to be something to look forward to. Yoko, you don't have to do that. It isn't worth it. No, it is worth it. I want you to see what you become. Once you lose what makes you human. Living in absolute perfection isn't paradise, it's hell. Flaws keep us alive. They allow us to learn and adapt. Without flaws, we would be nothing more than walking shells. Like the Darkening. Yeah, just like the Darkening. Strands are just confused. They don't know who or what to follow. They believe perfection is the only way, and so did I at one point, but sooner or later perfection becomes a plague. It corrupts you from inside, making you long for more. It drains you of what makes you whole. That's not salvation, nor is it heaven. It's a nightmare. I care about you and me. That's why I want to show you. Integrate myself is the only way you will truly see how terrifying it is to be perfect. So come on, do it. This is what you wanted, right? Subjects? I'll test your project and prove to all of you that this isn't the way. No, Yoko, don't. I understand now. There's no need to do something so rash. I believe you. No, you don't understand. None of you understand what it means to be perfect. That's why I have to show you. If I don't do this, then none of you will truly understand the distinction between humans and strands. The distinction? Alethea. This might sound crazy, but I think humans and strands can live together in peace. I mean, think about it. I can imagine all the strands are bad. Your leader has already been proven to be unreliable. Who's to say it isn't possible? The brain is ready, Yoko. If you're really serious about this, then attach these cords into the back of your head. The time for talk is over. Either follow through or get out of here. Your insane blabber is giving me a headache. Oh, trust me, Mora. I'm ready. Give me that. Yoko, wait. You don't have to do this. Without a hint of hesitation, I grab a hold of the two cords with needles at the end and swiftly jab them into the back of my head. A stream of blood began to drip down the back side of my neck. The warmness sent a faint shiver up the back of my spine, sending me into a slight form of panic. Despite the sudden realization, I was quick to calm myself down. I had to do this. For my friends. For my family. For humanity. For the Emperor. Suddenly, I was hit with another jolt of pain. The agonizing needles in the back of my head twisted and contorted on their own, soon reaching the inner parts of my brain. This just sounds like a brutal way to go. And before I even had a chance to speak, my vision went black. No going back now. I just hope Alethea pulls through. Even if she doesn't, it was all worth a shot. Wait, so did the... Oh, we're finally moving on to chapter 2. Where am I? Oh god, it's an RPG within an RPG. Huh? I'm alive? I'm inside the brain. I feel so different. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. I'm kind of curious on like what happens if we go back and pick the other option, because I do believe that there are like multiple choice endings to these to this game, so I don't know, we'll see. But if you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe as always, and until next time, have a good day.